Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day and your week off well. We are currently at -4 without the wind chill, so it's going to be a chilly day. But I have on my wool sweater, so all is well. We'll give it a minute here for people to pop on. And we have another card from the Priestess of Light deck, which I think fits with our ongoing theme of mystical and magical. So let us start with some tapping and some breath. Good morning, Catherine. Glad you are here. Just gonna do a little preset of tapping and breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, good morning. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling everything relaxing and releasing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yep, just settling into right here, right now. Good morning, Joe Neal. Hope you're feeling better. Seems like Diane went back to work today, so hopefully she's feeling better too. Good morning, Sue. Welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. And again, I think our theme of mystical and magical is being continued, which feels good right now that we attended to there being much more than we can see with our physical eyes, hear with our physical ears, smell with our physical nose, etc., etc. Expanding our focus beyond what's right under our noses, because I think that will be helpful with moving forward. So, Priestess of Light deck, Sandra Ann Taylor and Kimberly Weber. Good morning to whomever else has popped on. Glad you're here. Good morning, good morning. Oh, Maureen's here. Looks like your message went through that other weird system, but it just dropped in, so I know you're here, so that's awesome. Our card for today, for those of you who have the deck, it's number 6 in the deck, Angelic Assistance. Angelic Assistance. I'm sure most of us would like to invite in some angelic assistance. And notice the light. Notice all the light from her hands, her heart, crown of her head, all the chakras lit up. Good morning, Janine. Welcome. Glad you're here. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. Take a breath. Let it go. Shake your shoulders off a little bit. Getting to be time to go to the chiropractor again, I can tell. Too much shoveling. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Just settling in, receptive, ready to hear about angelic assistance. Divine guidance, loving support. This tender-hearted, smiling angel brings you a message of encouragement and support. In fact, I'm going to have you looking at her because then you can see what's getting talked about. Heavenly light emanates from her heart and her hands, and the brilliance of divine consciousness shines down from above to the top of her head. This vibrating resonance of healing and loving power is all around you and within you. Brought by the angels who long to assist you in every area of your life. Good morning, Abigail. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. If you have never turned to the angels before, now is a time to start. And if you want to learn from a proponent of the angels, Kyle Gray would be a great person to tap. He just trotted out a new book about angels, and he's a younger guy, and I like that he talks about, I think he was 6 when he first connected with the angels, and he's very adamant about our ability to experience connection with angels whenever. If you have never turned to the angels before, now is the time to start. Here is our invitation. They are a very real presence in the world, and they can exert a significant influence on your life. Invite them in. If you have a problem that needs resolving, or a project that needs some inspiration, and there's that word again, inspiration, gotta love that one, the angels can help you there. Whether you're working on a physical issue or a difficult relationship, the angels bring clarity and healing. So stop resisting and open up to their very real power. Invite them to walk with you through your day. Isn't that a lovely idea? That you're walking through the day with the angels right alongside you. Ask for their guidance, energy, and joyous resolutions. Then let yourself stop and take a moment to receive. You'll be amazed by the healing, peace, and inspiration that comes your way. And imagine, if you're operating out of healing, peace, and inspiration, how much good you're going to do for our world, right? So, the affirmation is, my life is filled with angelic power. I ask for their assistance and open up to their healing love. This might be a great time to learn more about angels. Maybe you read up on some archangels. Maybe you notice, who do you tend to resonate with? Good morning, Beth. Glad you are here. And there are the archangels that everybody knows about, Michael, Raphael, etc. But there's a lot of more obscure archangels floating around out there who are kind of nice to, thank you, Catherine, I appreciate that, who are kind of nice to learn about. See who resonates for you. Call them in. There's no reason that the only thing that gets in the way of feeling those connections is your belief that you can't feel them. That's the only thing that gets in the way. So call them in. Call them in. See what happens. I want to go back to that piece about mystical and magical. Father Richard Rohr talks often about the mystics, and he's very pointed about saying that this is nothing to think strange, to think dangerous, to think unhealthy, whatever. It's merely people who, mystics are merely people who have allowed the connection directly with the divine, not feeling like they have to go through some kind of an intermediary, right? Who is, they feel like they can have the direct connection to spirit, to God, to the universe, however you frame it up, however works for you. I like spirit. And the word that I've learned to use is thin. It's a thin connection. There's very little in the way of. It's a direct connection. There are places in our world that feel very thin, like the separation between heaven and earth is minimal at best. So where are those places for you? Catherine's asking the question, who or which angel resonates with you? Who resonates for you? For me, I tend to lean more towards some of the feminine angels, although St. Michael the Archangel is often trekking around. But I really, I lean into the Marys. I lean into even the Kali energy goddesses. My friend Kayleen is very focused on the goddess. Very focused on the goddess. And when we allow that realm into our worldly existence, can you see how it up-levels this worldly existence? You can view nothing as mystical and magical, or you can view everything as mystical and magical. Think about that. Everything. I'm looking around my desk. All of these things, mystical and magical, tools of the mystical and magical. And again, there are people who are afraid of oracle decks, etc., etc. Those are people who are allowing fear to rule their life way too much, way too much. When we lean into the support of the divine, we can be much less afraid. There are a whole lot of people who are right here, right now, are feeling very, very afraid. Lean into divine support. Lean into the angelic realm. I have a friend who has a tattoo on her arm that says angelic radar, because her angels have talked to her for a long time. And for many, many years, she blew them off. She was an educator. She didn't buy into that angel stuff, blah, blah, blah. Now she's very wedded to her angels. Things change over time. What if you allow space in your day-to-day living for the angelic realm, for the spiritual, for the higher order thinking, feeling, being, doing. What if? What if? So let's take a breath together and out. And for those of you who are looking at this on my business Facebook page, right before I jumped on to do this YEMIG, something rolled that was just really cool. I'm going to paraphrase here, but it was along the lines of, here's a picture of all of us, kind of like from back in the day when we were all getting along and everything was good. And it's a picture of this guy. It's a picture of this guy. It's just cool. We're star stuff. We are star stuff. I'm going to go back to the question that was asked. It was trying to remember if it was Brene Brown but the basic gist of it being, are we acting like star stuff? Are we acting like the descendants of all that is? Are we acting like the divine spirit? Yeah, I think we can clean up our front porches a little bit here. So let's make that our mission today. We're going out, we're opening ourselves to those divine connections that are already there, have always been there. We just haven't paid attention, or we haven't believed in them, or we haven't invited it in. So let's do that today, and then let's spread that. Spread it around. Good morning, Angie. We're just about done, but we are going out and let me find our card here. Operating with angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. Loving support. So that's where we're coming from today. Let's go spread it. Let's go spread it. Yes, are we acting as divine spirit? Have an awesome Monday. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Stay warm. Bye-bye.